God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
That, of course, was "Oh Canada," performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in just a moment.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. And I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Oh, wow. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for the Raptors, get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Toppin's checked in for the Raptors. Carter comes in for Banchero. And New York with a change here, too. Hart's checked in. There's a screen by Toppin. Carter, the pass to Schroeder. Carter outside. Toppin sets a screen for Carter. It's stolen by Randall. And New York looking at who they've got. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. Robinson kicks to Brunson. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. One falls for Brunson.
Here's some facts. Go back to 2000, and the Knicks have won just one playoff series. Total. One.
Jang, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And he makes all 3. And the Knicks have struggled, Brent, over the last 2 decades. Why is that?
Well, I think they've just struck out thinking that everybody wants to come and play in New York City. And when you find out that nobody wants to play in New York City, it's really hard to build a roster. They have not had a first All-NBA player since Patrick Ewing in the 90s. So there's been a big bite taken out of the Big Apple in terms of their competitiveness.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Jones checked in for Hart. Brunson with it. He's got 5, 6 on the shot clock. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
If you were to look at the stats for Robinson, a very nice season for him last year. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league. Horton Tucker's checked in for Scotty Barnes. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Jones, the pass to Randall. Over Toppin. New York missing again. Toronto trailing. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 16.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Randall. 9 points in the game so far. Brunson with a clean look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Brunson comes to help. Here's Chang. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Randall down low. Toppin's there. Brunson scanning the floor. Second shot opportunity. And it's sent back by Carter. They set the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And there's the dunk to finish it off.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Randall has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, the best way to make it hard on teams is continue your motion, and their motion on the perimeter just wasn't good enough. That ended up costing them.
The Raptors have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. That puts them in the lead. 20 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Okogie for 3. A shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And Shea gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul to give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
That'll do it for the first half. Toronto ahead. Ending the second quarter with an energy burst. A 19-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
I do not envy those young men going into the locker room right now. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Toronto Raptors.
The three-point shot was a big part of their first half success. They're looking like Elevator EJ over here, cashing in from deep.
You know it. Catch me in the driveway. I'll show you how a grandpa shoots. And now we can turn our attention forward. Let's take a look at what lies ahead on the schedule.
In that game against the Spurs, this one is a coin flip, a 50-50 game on paper. Pretty even talent-wise. It's going to come down to execution.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I'll be watching on my tablet.
that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Carter's checked in for the Raptors. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Grimes is checked in. Knicks trail by 6. Barrett kicks to Robinson. Brunson against Carter. To the paint. There's the steal. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And for New York, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Grimes, defended by Carter. New York, no good that time either. Toronto leading by 8. Inside. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And Randall throws it down.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take over.
Here's Carter.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Knicks trail by 8. Pass to Robinson. Pass to Barrett. The layup off target.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Brunson finds Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Now, here's Banchero. He has 7. Really left alone that time. Banchero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
New York calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Now a look at the stats for Julius Randle.
Northside crew, always bringing the hours. Show them some love, fans.
On defense, the Raptors. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Grimes passes to Jones. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
Down low, Grimes. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Grimes has got 10 points.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
He lobs it up.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Down by 12. Here's Sims. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now Barrett. Shoots over Toppin, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Here's Horton Tucker, and it goes down 2 points. Horton Tucker's got his first 2 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Sims, passes it to Grimes. Shoots the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
The pass to Toppin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
And New York making a change. Robinson's checked in.
Yeah, it's a tough call, but he has to be better in avoiding contact on that play. That's his 5th foul, and one more. It'll be hitting the showers.
At the line for 2.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Raptors leading by 8. Carter drives in, and then Carter with the jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
New York's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the 3rd quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Jones dishes to Robinson. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 9 points here in the second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Grimes. 17 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That is 3rd personal foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Toronto.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
Smith sets the pick for Carter. From deep three-point range, Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 8. Grimes passes to Okogie. Barrett wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown. Barrett's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
And here's Jones. Pass to Okogie. Robinson left side. Got a piece of it. Pass to Grimes. To get open is Robinson. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Carter outside to the inside, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. In fourth, the Raptors.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Here's Jones. Here's Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his third assist on the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Raptors with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Scotty Barnes in for Taylor Horton-Tucker. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. Carter against Jones. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Down low. Hart finds Jones. Barrett with the ball. 17 points in the game. Over Smith. Shot clock at 2. Here's the floater. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Raptors with the lead. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Carter on the wing, defended by Jones.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. From 13, had a hand on it. Carter outside to the middle. Stolen by Robinson. And another turnover here by New York. There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here is Carter. 8 points for him. Inside.
And the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Barrett. Excellent defense there from Smith. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we take a listen to the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
That thing's too easy down there. Too easy. The ball is cross. Down shot. Long rebound. Hard. Got it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish. And Toronto making a change here. Carter's checked in. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Brunson. Toronto grabs the miss. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Randall's got it back down to single digits for the Knicks. They set the screen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this high, a great chance to extend this lead.
Brunson kicks to Jones. Carter comes in with a double team. Right wing, launches it. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Jones against Smith. And the rejection by Smith. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Carter. The 3 ball. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Knicks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Smith with a screen on Brunson. Offensive rebound. There's the triple. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Knicks trail by 13. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in with the step back. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
The shot's good from Carter.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Fades. Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Count that one. Smith's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Randall. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Carter looking around. Driving in. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Runs in the pass to Okogie. Randall left side. A fader. Randall can't get that one to fall. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. And it's Carter missing. Knicks trail by 16. Randall passes to Grimes. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Smith. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Hart. Carter with it. Brunson picks him up.
Carter.
New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Fades away. That's good from Randall on the assist by Brunson. Randall's got 4 this quarter. Carter outside. To the paint. Williams gets the bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Carter against Brunson. The dish to Randall. Unloads from 9. Drained for 2 points. Randall's got 24.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Carter against Brunson. Carter outside. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Here's Banchero. And the shot is long. Knicks trail by 16. Here's Randall. And the Knicks good for 2.
Now you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
And the Raptors with the ball. Carter outside. shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
At the line for Toronto. At the line for 2.
That's good from Carter. And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Carter hits them both. Here's Brunson. Passes it to Randall. Now Brunson. No good from outside.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Out to Barrett. No good on the 3. Raptors leading by 16. Here is Carter. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Carter against Brunson. Now the pass to Barrett. Back to Brunson. To the right side. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. 6 to shoot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Carter against Brunson. There's a good screen. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Randall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
During his breakout season with the Knicks, Julius Randle, I think, has another level to his game. It's about that consistency he's trying to get to. He's an all-NBA caliber player when he gets it going. This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's an 18-point game. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Yeah, the defender all over.
His second personal foul. 13 foul. Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That one misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Brunson against Carter. They set the pick. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball called on the play.
Shoots. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And here's Barrett. It's deflected. Down low. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Outside Robinson. Here's Randall. New York, no good that time either. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Toronto Raptors. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. Randall down low. Pass to Grimes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Toronto leading by 18. Through with it. Randall with the block.
That's just a good, solid, instinctual play there from Randall.
Here's Grimes. Covered by Barnes. Shot by Grimes. No good. Toronto's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Brunson. Outside for Randall. No good with the triple. Toronto shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
There's the lob to the hoop. It hammers the alley-oop through.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Back to Brunson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution on the court.
.35 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Jones up top. Here's Randall. Yes, that goes in. Randall's got 32 points.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
To the middle. And that one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now here's Jones. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Ulrich, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.